nothing but desert as far as the eye can see, if you're looking in that direction. The vast wasteland of death, of dehydration, of terrible getting sand in your shoes, and having to deal with people like Anakin Skywalker not liking it, and Jawas, and wait, this is not Star Wars. This is Cubyz, spelled Cubyz. Why? Because we love you. We are in a desert. How did we get here? Oh, we traveled from that direction somewhere. Long direction. This is Becker Wozat, and welcome once again to an episode of Cubyz. It was going to be Hightail, but I kind of lost the train of thought for Hightail. I was going to go and explore, looking for a bunch of creatures, so that I'd have enough memories that I could get some more eternal seeds. And I was like, the hell with that. We're playing Cubyz. Actually, but it wasn't scheduled. But that's not the point. This is good. We are at a really great distance for where we were, but we're here to collect sand. And the reason for that was because I found out last episode that they had added glass to the game. They had added glass to the game. Only I was too idiotic to... I thought it was in the snapshot. And turns out it was in the snapshot for 02. And 02 is what was released. And they're working on the snapshot... Or working on 030. Something like that. So we gotta finish this. Now, over here, we have these, and so I thought I'd grab these. In fact, I grabbed just about everything I could. Tussocks. Tussocks? Sounds like buttocks. Anyway, so we've also got a bunch of flowers that we got along the way. It was a very long and arduous journey, and I made part of the... You remember when I went to 00, it was a very long journey. I still didn't make it to 00. I'm still at 14/27/2009. So yeah, we traveled a long way and we still didn't get there, and we're still not there. And I'm mostly damaged. I wasn't going to 00 this time. I was just here to pick up some sand. Why? Well, because we need sand. Isn't that enough of a reason? Some people were interested after last episode. They're going on about how great my series was regarding music. That I had all the music on backwards. I don't really want to play music. The music needs overhaul, and they know it, so it's going to be off today. Anybody doesn't like the music, or anybody doesn't like the music being off, can let me know and I'll put it on. Otherwise, it's going to be just off. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yeah. We are full up. And we got a bunch of interesting flowers. I don't know if I have all of them. I don't need the apple either, but I've got the apples with me. I got some leaves, mahogany. We got mahogany wood somewhere. No idea. Also, there's snow. But I've only got one block of it for some reason. I did a lot of climbing to get some snow. So I think, do I want to go over there and try to get more snow? And the answer is no, because my means of getting back really quickly are right here. And let's use them. Death by a oh, it's off there, but it's death by 1,000 needles. Wonder why it's smaller text. Anyway, here we are. We've been plagued since October. How about that? You can see this isn't done. And we got a light up there for some reason. I don't know what the reason is. Now, the reason we went to get sand is, of course, so we could get some glass. And the reason we went to get some glass is rather obvious, but we'll get to that in a minute. First, we got to put stuff away. After a long journey, we always have to put things away. So new is dandelions and daisies. Should go like this. Daffodils, dandelions, and daisies. The 3 Ds. Part of this nutritious breakfast. Technically, this, I guess, is vegetation of a sort. Alright, and then over here we've got this stuff. They count as blocks. Soil... Well, I used to say soil should go with the dirt, but I'm not sure about that anymore. And we now have 2 snow blocks, which is nice. And we got a bunch of sand. Now we gotta make a space for sand. Where are we gonna put the sand? That's sandstone. Oh, I found the soil. Okay. That means we do have to put these. Okay. Let's go for it. Now it says glass white. But let's see what we've really got here. Now there's nothing else, okay. But if we do, what happens? How do you get colored glass? Now I guess there isn't a way to get colored glass yet. I thought I saw somebody had colored glass, but it's not important right now. Okay, talking about the base now. How's the base doing? Base doing pretty well. Needs work. It always needs work. Like, what's going to be in this room? Suppose I said, okay, this will be the room for watching TV. Then I have to make something that looks like a TV set. It can be done. Is it going to be any good? No. We got stairs down to here. That doesn't go anywhere yet. Is it 8 or 6? 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. No, this is 8. Yeah, this is... Stairs are 8, but these are 6, aren't they? So I don't know yet, but we got things planned. We worked on this last episode. We're not going to work on this today. Well, we will, but not right yet. Grow. Work on it later. We're here to check on a few things. I wanted to move this over, but then it would cause problem with this area, with that area. But it could be moved over, and it's not that bad of an idea. We could certainly stand to have it moved over. Although maybe not, because that room's okay to move. But then we gotta move the ceiling stuff, and then and then this room becomes smaller. Wait, that's the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And suddenly we have a small closet in here. Yeah, see, this just doesn't look right. You go clunk into the wall there. But then there's this. And this is this has been moved. It was originally over here. You'll remember it. You're walking up and there's the... Well, now it's over here. And now there's a straight path from here. It took some doing. And we had to fix this. It just didn't look right underneath that and that. It just was off-center, so we had to move it off like that. And it's better now. Probably. needs work. Still not sure what we're going to do over here. Since this is a tunnel, we moved the bridge. We're going to move a bunch of things. Well, we've moved a bunch of things. We're going to do a bunch of other things. We're going to flatten more terrain over there. We're going to do some... But what I want to do today is I want to, at the very least, we'll start with extending the tunnels. Not that tunnel. That tunnel can't be extended. It goes from one end to the other end, and that's it. But what we have are two tunnels. In fact, I should be running. Why am I not running all the time? We don't have fatigue problems. We have a tunnel here. This tunnel has not changed since we've put it in, but there's more to it than that. And there's a new tunnel. I don't remember if we were starting it in the last episode or if I just worked out it off camera. It's been a few days, I forget. And it's over there. We'll get to that. But I want to work on this tunnel, and that's where the glass comes in. So I might as well just get started, huh? Oh wait, we gotta get more tools though. Tools first. Okay, so we got those, we need shovels. Okay, shovels. Okay. There we go. I do want to put away the extras of that, if I can find where they go. You'll pardon me. Pardon me, I hope I'm not in the best of feelings. What's this over here? Whoa! And I don't remember this. And I must have lit it up. I just don't remember it. Welcome to SWQAAZ 2048. I used to play 2048. Once I finished playing 2048, I stopped playing 2048. How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Today we're finally, after a long time, going to finally make that bridge across the tunnel so we can continue the tunnel. This has been going to who knows what's down there. It's a huge, huge area. I can't tell. Let's light it up, even if it's just going to be for a minute. Oh yeah, that's really far down. Okay, Oop. No. Here we are. At last we have the glass blocks that we've wanted for so long. And now you can see what we're doing. But don't we want to have some kind of railing or something to prevent us from falling in there? Yes. There doesn't seem to be a bottom to this. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll do this here and here. So I could break that later. Then what we'll do... And did you know that if you go to Cubyz/src and find the items.zig file and go to line 290 in edit mode, you can change the item stack size? I've actually forgotten that. I'm certainly for changing the stack size, but I have to say, I don't think the stack size can it even be changed beyond 250. I wouldn't really want to change it unless, or can be changed over 128. What I would like is I'd like 999, but you might already know that if you know anything about me. If you don't know anything about me, that's fine, of course. Well, it'll keep people from getting out. Anyway, Mex is 55512. Oh! Oh, you got me intrigued about that now. Well, I'm going to look at that then. I'll have to look into that. I can't do it right now, of course. I'm playing the game. But I really am crazy about crazy stack sizes. But even just 999 would be good. This was terrifying for me a long, long time. All right. We're going to finally get to see where this goes out. Well, I would have if my... yeah, see, look at that. I can change durability. Change durability on stone tools. I can change braking speed. So I definitely want to change this. Crashes the compiler. Oh, wait, compiler. It's not just a text file. I mean, it is a text file, but... it has to be compiled. Well, you know, we'll work on it. I'll work on it later when I get a chance. I don't know why I said we. Yeah, I don't want the durability to just last forever. I'm thinking just... Finally. Oh, it's a cave. I thought tree equals outside, but no, it's a cave. Well. Well. Yeah, I don't want to mess with the compiler myself. Because I don't want to install the compiling thing. I'm keeping track of so many things as it is that I don't think I've got room on my computer for any more. The higher the damage on tools, the faster you mine. That is correct. However, you could change the... you change the speed, though. Well, what's the damage set at? 4.76. And I have to go down and get more of that block lighting. Because the red block lighting, we ran out of that. I've only got a couple of them left. I made my meteorite pickaxe instant mine at 4,500 something damage. I don't like instant mine because then you lose a lot of your control that you had over it. All right, I'm gonna have to find some way to get down here. It was such a difficult time getting the glass that I'm gonna have to just make a pathway from here downwards. Alright, then down here. Oh, I messed up. Boop, 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 boop. That's pretty fast. That's about the far I'll go with this. Okay, here we go. Nothing. Buttons. All right. And that should be replaced. It's all sandstone is really good for, the stairs. Well, this is interesting breakthrough, but we got a tree here. I kind of want to leave the tree here. Okay, maybe what I should do is maybe I should just build the staircase over here. That'll allow us to leave the tree there, and then we can just walk through this thing. Like there, and then we... If we're gonna do this, if you want, I like how easy it is to mod Cubyz. It is a moddable thing. It is very moddable, without having to build your own. Oh, damn it! Now, well, we're at it. We gotta make it look like a staircase. It was a nice idea while it lasted. That's good. I'm waiting for larger structure support. 0.3 is going to be really great when we get to it. Now this went lower, so I don't know if this is going to come out at some kind of surface level. So that's going to be a problem, possibly. We'll see when we get there. Are we going to get there? No idea. Oh, I thought it was a treasure chest for a second. Good old slate. Where would we be without slate? Slate's the good stuff. Get so little of it in my area that I'm just so... Whoa! It's down there. Another complete total blackness. No idea. Can I drop a torch down there? But then it doesn't light anything up. Well, we got something anyway. But now we've got the glass to be able to go past it. Jungles and meteorites, etc. Yeah, I can't wait for that, etc. Blueprints in the world edit. World edit. They just released earlier this morning, or whenever. I think it was this morning, or maybe it was last night. They just released a Cubyz launcher of some kind of thing where you could change versions of the game, and I don't know what else. Seems to be from Ashframe, which is, for those who don't know, because they've been watching my videos and I've not been very informative about that stuff. Ashframe is a server. It's basically the server at the moment. Yeah, I cannot tell what's down there. Should I just jump? Yeah, I gotta look into that later. I didn't have time to set it up now before the stream. I woke up late. Yeah, there's no way to tell. This is amazing, this area here. Completely underground, just a big hole, just a big giant open thing. And there was a tree growing down here without lighting. Completely amazing. I can't see a block or anything. It's... Oh, you know what? Where's my lights? Did I drop all of my lights at once? Not just one light, but all of them? Well, I better go down and get them. That's good, because now I know. Now I can see where I am, even though I'm down to one heart. What the? Is this some kind of petrified forest? Oh, this is awesome. I may be down to only one heart left. Does it really count as a heart? I don't... Oh, yeah, they are hearts in regular Cubyz, too. All right. Go far enough, you'll find Starlit Caves. That's what I've... Well, actually, I don't know if it's Starlit Caves that I've found. How would I get stairs to back up there? Alright, so I gotta go that way, and I gotta go check this out in this direction. Alright, that's dead end. Well, I was saying how much I like Slate, and that's true, but there's a bit going on here. It's another entirely enclosed area. So we gotta figure out a way that we could get back up there. Oh, wait, we got a little bit, but not much. We don't have armor yet, but we will have armor soon. This is awesome. Cobblestone. That's brilliant. Makes it look like leaves on the trees. Whoever came up with that, kudos to you in Cubyz. Cubyz kudos. I don't know what to call it. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get back up there, or otherwise it'll just be you have to keep jumping and always take your death, or almost take your death. That was very close. Yeah, I know where diamonds starred and all that. I've got the list. I've got a list handy. I know where things are. Based on how far I fell, no, I can't figure that one out. Let's just finish taking this stuff. Alright, so this is where I fell down. Okay, so then we have down here. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 1, oh. So this ought to be where it'll come out if I keep going up. But the problem is that it'll only work for the short distance between that and the other hole that was up there. So we have to start earlier, but we can't start earlier on this side. Maybe if we could start on the side, we can do something. Yeah, it's not just building the staircase up, it's building it correctly. It's getting the levels right and everything. We don't want to come out in the wrong place. So though this is good, what we need is some kind of staircase going that way, I think. Oh. Ooh, but that's not right either. Alright, so let's calculate how far up that is. Okay, that's the floor. Right there, that's the floor. So on top of that is X. And so below that is this is the X minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I can't see. Gotta light it up there somehow. See if this helps. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. This is 24 down from there. So what we could do is we could build up this way. 12 this way. No, that's we got a tree over here. 25, 26, 27, it becomes less attractive the farther down it goes. 27, 6, 5. 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hmm. 31, 32. This is good. This is 32 down. And so now what we need to do is we need to find one. We need to see how far 32 is in that direction. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Well, we would be if we could see anything. Alright, so it's from about here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 17, 18, 2, 23, 24, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32. So we'll need it to be at least here. But this is 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So that's going to be 38. So it's going to be like here. Okay. Some mines go like 1,000 blocks deep in one go sometimes. Yeah, I know. Nice bloom shaders. Cubyz now needs shader pack support to edit shaders and it'll look cool. Yeah. I don't know if anybody's poised and ready to insert shaders. Okay, so this is where it is. This is where it could start. This doesn't look right. Hold on. Now what we're going to need is we're going to need to place we need to make staircase, but we need to make staircase out of something other than sandstone. Well, limestone should be okay. I guess we have plenty of it. All right, here we go. Nice blue shaders. Cubyz. Oh, you said that. It won't place. Oh, you know, when it doesn't place, that means there's a bit of lag going on. No lag. Still not placing though. Is there something in that? Is that like an empty thing in that block or something? Well, while we're waiting, let's see if we can place blocks over here. If not, no, we can still place blocks over here. What we need to do is Used to lag. I remember Minecraft used to lag on my by the tons years ago. Good old by the tons. I used to have a by the tons when I was a kid. No, I know what you mean. But anyway, yeah, that's a problem too. But yeah, you'd think, well, why would it lag? Why would it place down there but not place up there? And I don't know. Position wrong. I'm positioned perfectly. So that's not the problem. Now, it's probably some stupid reason. It's a chunk won't load properly or it won't save properly or something like that. I know about chunks. You know, I'm one of the guys from the Cubic Chunks Discord, you know. I know all about that stuff. Anyway, it's working now. Just gotta not fall so I don't take any more damn it. Now it works. Up there. One more. One like that, I think. Well, that sort of worked. Oh, it's at the other end. Oh, just to tell you, it's still early days. They're a nice that you made it up. Made what up? Made up what? I don't know. I didn't make anything up. Not that I know of, anyway. This is terrifying to me. I'm gonna fall and take damage. I just know it. Oh, made it to the drop zone. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. I guess that's everything. But this is not an ideal staircase, not by any means. Oh, I missed one. Not by any means is this an ideal staircase. It needs railings. End up with typos and autocorrect on my phone is so annoying sometimes. Yes, it is. And that should be like that. That should be like that, actually. That looks better. Of course, pathing across there would be really silly. But now we have a way down to a completely enclosed area as before. It was nice. It was nice. But we gotta build stairs. We gotta make them into stairs, and we also have to figure out something about railings. And I really don't want to do that right now. I don't want to work on that either. I mean, we've always got an extra chisel, but 55. Yeah, it'll run out before I get there. Well, might as well get started though. I mean, it is safe. And I gotta collect all the dropped items that I dropped. Otherwise, I'll just be stuck there forever. I like that I think these items don't despawn, although I'm not 100% sure about that. Maybe they despawn. But yeah, I like just being able to get them. Or most of them, anyway. You know there's gonna be some on top of trees and such, but... How do I get that one? Yeah. Unlike Hightail, you can only jump up one block at a time. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on up there? I forgot the top step or something. Bah! Oh, there's more over here. Nothing here. I guess that's enough. That looks so disjointed. And then over here it goes. It's like it doesn't really connect properly. No crap. Oh. That's okay. I wouldn't have taken damage, but it's like ah. Alright, here we go. Well, we're going to run out way before we get to the top on this. Three, 2, 1, 0. Okay. There's a glitch in Cubyz that lets you jump multiple blocks. How to reproduce is a mystery, but actually discovered. Sounds like double jumping. Kind of a Super Mario 3 sort of thing, I bet. Or maybe there's that you jump and then when you're in midair you could jump again somehow. I don't know. I've never been able to do it. I mean, if it's not something you could reproduce, it's not something you should really try to rely upon. Glitches you up a bunch of... Oh, I know about that. No, wait, no. I'm thinking of Hightail. Could do it in Hightail. I have seen block glitching though in Cubyz, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I like the idea that it's not lit up over here. But if we're going to go up and down stairs, we have to have... It has to be more safe. So we're going to have something for the railing. How much do I got? Well, I got some sandstone. There we go. All right. Geronimo. Alright, well, that's not too much closer to home. You should try Cosmic Reach, too. It has wall-to-wall jumping. Cosmic Reach. Not familiar with that one. I have a lot of games. I don't want to play any more games. I'm not playing Cubyz just because I like it. Although I do like it. Alright, we got... What we got? We got the B is what we got. Sandstone. We don't need sandstone. We don't need sandstone. Right now. Dirt. Wait, what did I press? Oh, I didn't press anything. Okay. Limestone, dear limestone. I don't remember what the last one was. This one. This one. And finally, dirt, which I never can remember where it is either. Oop. Oop. All right. Voxel game made in Java. Well, I'll look into it, but I don't think I'm going to start a series on it just because it's there. Much though I wouldn't mind, but I never have time for any more series. I've got too many series right now. Trying to remember how this is done. It looks wrong. It is wrong. Oh, I ruined it. There we go. Oh, that's too bad. We got a bad one now. Lower durability. Boo. Okay, and it's just a square. Okay, now we get to work on the other tunnel, which goes this way. We were kind of stuck on that pickaxe. Yeah, it messes up. Now I've still got all this stuff I could chop off, and I have to flatten some of this, not all of this. There were several attempts. There's one. There's another one that does something over here somewhere. A little groove over here. There's another attempt at me starting to flatten an area out. But I actually then went back up here, and this was it. Because this goes right up to in front of the tunnel. But it goes out to here because we're going to put a wall up here, I think. That's what I remember. This is a really stupid looking base, and we're not finished building it, and we're going to work on that later. But it really looks stupid with just the flat wall like that. We have to decorate the sides of it, you know, put up little columns and things. I have ideas for the columns, but ideas don't really mean much if I don't have the block. You know, if I want these blocks, I got to go dig down for them. I do have a very lengthy down staircase. And that's one reason why I don't go very far down, is because it takes forever to build the staircase. I need ladders. So anyway, we started on this. I don't remember if it was last episode or after last episode. I got to a certain point, and then there was big space down, and that's why I needed to go and get some glass. Why is it glass white? Don't they have clear glass? Oh well. And again with the space you could fall down. But this time we're not going to mess with that. I want to go to the other side of this thing because there's... Oh, I can just walk over here. Okay, fine then. Oop. You and your dumb ideas. There we go. Okay, here we go. Alright, what'd you say? Yeah, that flat wall reminds me of having an old Minecraft version updated. The later version of chunks got corrupted. Oh, we get that all the time. We even have corrupted chunks in this game. Well, not that they're not corrupt. They're just generated differently. Let's see if I could show you. Yeah, they just generate differently. It's like the version A is the old stuff, and then the new stuff is version B. And the world generates differently. Yeah, that's been doing that. Even Cubyz does that. Let's see if I can show you. Ooh. Here's one. Here's a perfect example right here. Even has a tree hef in the wall. And there's a couple of more dramatic ones in other places. I don't remember where they are exactly. There's one underground that looks really cool. Yeah, there's other colors of glass, but I don't know how they're made. Makes the light color different. Yeah, I know about that. Lighting, or colored glass with lighting. That's one of the big things, and speaking of trees, we still got bits of trees we chopped down that we left the leaves. Because I'm thinking that maybe one day saplings will grow from them. And I was told, no, they don't want saplings because... But I've seen the stream. I've seen the guy's live... what is his name again? Quantum Developer. Anyway, so Quantum Developer has admitted that he may allow for there to be saplings, but they're just not going to grow so many that you could just replace trees all the time, sort of thing. I get what he's saying. I don't know if I agree with it, but we should be able to change the line somewhere so you could just have it drop the regular amount of saplings. Alright, so we were over here. I was going to do a little exploring, but not much. Lights. Camera. Tree. Well, this is very beautiful, but while it's still daytime, I want to look outside. So we'll do that first. They will add them one every 1,000 blocks, but we can mod it to get more. Yeah. Oh, this doesn't go outside directly. Yeah, climb up that. This is wonderful. We don't need to change any of that. Lots of dead ends today. Seems like Cubyz is super open source and modable. We could basically recreate Minecraft in its code. Well, we do have something better than Minecraft in at least one way. It's the cubic chunks. And Hightail's going to add cubic chunks soon as well. So everybody's pulling out in front of Minecraft because Minecraft, Mojang has gotten complacent. And when you do that, you think, we'll last forever. And maybe they'll last a little while, but oh wow, yeah. You have a serious problem here. Here we go. There is a flat wall. There is another flat wall. Yep, that's a thing. Although interestingly, no, it's not that interesting. We're still got some underground stuff going on here. This is a mess. I gotta get lost over here if I'm not careful. This mess is what I remember from when I was up here. And if you go this way, you end up in... Well, I went this way before, and there was something there, but I forgot what it was. I was going to build some kind of stairs up here or something. There's the light. I miss when Mojang used to be a cool indie game, but sadly those days are over thanks to Microsoft. Yeah, it's just... I think you mean Microsoft. Slop is a strange word. And this is a strange place. I don't know why I keep coming here, and I don't know why I want to do something with this area, but it's just such a mess. If you want to talk about slop, this whole world gen area is slop. It's just random blocks all over the place. It's blocking time. And then it blocked all over the place. I may not like Microsoft either, but I certainly don't think... I certainly don't care for name calling myself. Not that they're nice or good or anything. Alright, we're back. From what I don't know. Oh, we were building this tunnel. I have to look at the feasibility of continuing the tunnel. Okay. That's an odd biome, yeah. Yeah, I could continue it, I guess. Why they have it go over this hole over here, I don't know. We don't need to continue that, I guess. I've only got 15 limestone, though. So I gotta go back and get a stack of this stuff. Yeah, it's building the pathways to the places where I want the pathways to go, because I've been stuck in this place with nothing but baobab trees. Even I get sick of it after a while. Huh? Oh. Okay. Hey, I found it. In fact, now that I think of it, I wanted to check to see if we've got... Oh, we just got the wall. We don't need the wall. Let's see. 32, 64, 128. So we need more than that if we want to use the walls for the the railings for those stairs we were doing earlier. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Jungle looks really pretty. Yeah, it does. Well, I've been to better places. The jungle. This is what's it called again? Savannah, Georgia. There's some jungles in that direction, and they are annoying to have to get through. Trees everywhere. Too many trees. Yep. Thought I wouldn't notice. Exploring, you'll find better biomes. Oh, yeah, I can explore and I'm finding better biomes, but I get lost. I can't come back here. There's always something is in the way. It's difficult getting around terrain. I've done a lot of exploring in Minecraft going back a long time. And so I know about things being difficult. Boy, are they difficult sometimes. Oh, and I need to speaking of which, I need to replenish these. And I need to replenish these. Yeah, 999 would be great. I'll definitely look into that. That block was trying to blend in. They do that. Limestone and dirt look so similar. It's just so annoying sometimes. Alright, we have a... That could probably be dirtified up there. And then over here we got a... Oops. That'll do, I think. What I look most forward to is grass spreading. Because we ain't got it yet. July 2010, that's a long time ago. Yeah. In the midst of alpha, I think. And we could just continue the pathway here, and that would be fine. Have I been over here, down here? Oh, I see. I was down there, and I had to climb up there. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Now let's do center, because center is a little bit better. Oh. Yeah. Use the one that breaks first. we were getting there. The objective just to find how far this tunnel goes and where it's going to go and so on and so forth, and that's it. That's all that this does. Yeah, I think somebody introduced a pull request for grass spreading, and it was slowing down the game. That's the impression I got from having watched the Ooh, I went too far. That was the impression I got from watching it. I may be misremembering it. I might be wrong. But it is something to look forward to. Yeah, definitely. 03 is going to have Discord stuff. I don't know if it's going to have Discord bridge, like we could talk to people on the server or on a single player, which is what I want. Because my friends could talk with me from my Discord, which is what I would really like. That way they don't have to post on these somewhat stodgy, not always working YouTube chat. Also, now that they have big mushrooms, they should add mycelium. Oh boy, mycelium. Well, they should add someone's celium. Well, we don't want to go too close to what Minecraft does, because then they could get sued. You're making something that's too much like the original. And that's why he wants to do things differently, and he is doing things differently. Same thing with Hightail. You know, there's just... people just look at it and they say, it's a rip-off of Minecraft, and of course it's not. You know, it's a full game. It may not be a finished game, but this isn't a finished game either, so who cares? Minecraft technically was never finished either, even though they tacked an ending onto it back in 2011. It still isn't a finished game. They're still adding things. They keep changing things of what the game is about. Now, they just found out they're going to add something called the Blub. The hell is that? The Blub. What? I think Minecraft has gone too far. Man, what a lengthy tunnel this is going to be. Whoa! Might be survivable without taking damage, but I don't want to chance it. Yeah, Infiniminer. Infiniminer wasn't intended to be like a thing to build in. It was meant to be a thing to construct, only for the purpose of making the mining go as fast as possible. Or as well, the idea was that you were wasn't it the idea that you were competing with somebody who could mine out an area first or something? That's the way I remember it. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is no good. We gotta go up one higher. Can I chance it? Made it! That might be a tree. We'll never know, because I don't care. And it's just another blocked off area, really. Does this have a name, or is it just cave? I didn't get much limestone. I'll have to use the slate. Alright. Here we go with this again. Up there. Yeah, I have a vague memory of playing Infiniminer once. But that can't be true, can it? I don't remember. Alright, now we can do this. But we need to make a bridge. And we need the bridge to look cool, so... Oh, you know what? I screwed up, didn't I? I screwed up. This is the center, and that therefore this would extend out to here. Oh, man, I messed that up. Alright. Up. Up. Alright, fine, be that way. I played it once after finding out about it. Yeah, I mean, what happened was that even the developer was not interested in continuing working on the game the way the game was originally planned to be. Once he just realized that everybody just starts building in the area, and he just is like, I'm just addicted to building in this area. Then when Minecraft came out, I don't know if he played Minecraft a lot, but he certainly was... Oh, I just messed that up. I don't know if he played Minecraft a lot, but he certainly was like, yeah, we recognize that Minecraft is the superior engine and whatever else, and that was it for him. Stuck with things. Right. Really is nothing else down here. I guess we can just get more of these later. We got enough back home right now. Alright. Well, once again, we'll have to work on the idea for the bridge next time. Or off camera, which is more likely. Because we're going to work on that base. Oh. And once again, there I am saying we when I mean me. It's like let's play. It's like I'm the one playing. Other people can play. I don't watch their streams as often. I usually have other people's streams on in the background because they're very nice, but I'm usually busy when I'm watching something. I've gotten to the point where I want to watch a video while I'm watching a video because I just got so much going. Poor Infiniminer could have kept going as in competition over Minecraft. No, it really couldn't. It was an entirely different game. It was very seriously limited. There wasn't it wasn't InfDev kind of level of world gen. LOL. Boy, this just goes on and on and on. Hurry up and finish. What are we going to make that bridge out of? Maybe we can use some of that red blocks. I forget, do I have a supply of red blocks underground, or do I have to go above ground to get it? I think it's all above ground, because I only remember the white blocks underground. Marble, or whatever it is. Nor was Minecraft at the time when it was first... Well, yeah, that's true. That, too, is true. However, Minecraft wouldn't have gotten anywhere if they were stuck with regular. It would have just been a sandbox game. They had to not only add InfDev, but they had to add survival. I think survival was added first. There we go. Ooh, what's up there? I'm gonna go over there. It's another exit. Oop. Wasn't expecting it to turn out to be a tree. And we got the nighttime coming in. Oh, so it's a secret little area up here. Looking down upon the incomplete building, which is not that far from finished. I just need to put up walls for a couple more levels. I need to dig out what's left on the upper floors, and then maybe build an observation tower on top of it. But I'm waiting for ladders before I could do that. We have to have ladders, or somebody mentioned elevators yesterday. That was interesting. Hey, elevators. Wait, where am I? In the wrong place. Oh yeah, it's not obvious, is it? Oh, it's so not obvious. I went the wrong way. Yeah, wait, where is it? Am I lost? I'm not lost because I know where I am, but where's the hole? Where's the hole I was just in? Oh, it's over here. Nice base. It's maybe a nice base. Who knows? We need something fresh, something that could potentially blow Minecraft out of the water. That's what Hightail is. They're still working on it, yeah, but they're blowing Minecraft out of the water. They're going to add cubic chunks, and when they do, they will have surpassed Cubyz. And I didn't want to say that, but it's true. And that is terrifying to think of, because anybody says that they don't like Hightail has gone so far. All right, well let's finish using up this pick while we still can. And then we'll head back home. $55,000. That's amazing. Yeah, I was under the impression that the limit was 250 or 128 or something, and that it was an arbitrary amount to stop at 120, and I was like, fine, you know, I don't mind. But it's like, definitely, if I could go beyond 120, I must. We're done. We're going home. I gotta take a drink too, because I'm all parched. I slept for like 10 hours earlier, and it was I needed every moment of that sleep. I could just tell. Yeah, it's a mess down here. I have a hole in the floor. All right. Wait a minute. What? 14? I thought that was 20. Yeah, wait. Is it 14 and 20, or is it just 14? No, it's 14. I haven't built any other building. No, I built one building at 0, 0. I went to 0, 0 and I built a small observation tower, but there was no way to go up and down it, so I had to just jump to my death. Oh, 65K is the... I don't want it to go beyond 999. Maybe 9999 if I was really... I mean, we do have a lot of chests here, and maybe 9999 is a good maximum. I don't know. I never know what the best thing to do is. It's all meaningless half the time. Okay, let's do this right. There we go. All my calculations for what works for these types of things were all done before I started changing the durability. So the durability is really messed up. But for example, this one is 500 of 493. Now, how is that possible? I think what happened was it originally had more durability before there was a change. I don't, and then they changed it, and I don't know. I just do it to test Cubyz. Yeah, well, you hate testing it. That's the whole point, isn't it? Where is it? Here we are. Blue, 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 blue. Look, it's gonna take up all that space. I'm gonna have to add more blocks. And dirt. Well, I need the dirt to fill in areas in future, and limestone, there's just too much limestone. Far too much limestone. Okay, we gotta make more of this stuff, so let's wait. How do we do this again? This is only the 8th episode of me doing this. Right. Now, what else was I gonna do besides build on the property? Oh, I wanted to check about the red block. Yeah, I think the red. That's red there. We got some, but. I want to make ferroc tiles. I don't think ferroc bricks is going to look nice, but ferroc tiles. Let's get this situated right here on that. Oh, yes. Very interesting. Very decorative. columns on this side. Okay. All right, that's the easy part. But then there's that. And that doesn't look right because I need it to be too wide and not... But it doesn't matter too much, I guess. All right, so we want to go up to the top of the next level above that. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah! Alright, so now I get to see how well that did. Ah! Yeah, this looks terrible. It's patchwork. It's very, very patchwork. But it shows that we can actually build something. It's not too bad. I was just wondering if it would be better to have this flush with the wall, or not flush with the wall, but to go up against the wall, or to have it out here. Patchwork is definitely not the way to go. But it's a nice block. We'll find something else we could use it for. We're already using it for tables and maybe chairs in the future, maybe beds in the future. This is what we're using for a bed, but it's sandstone, so it's very uncomfortable. Oh, what do we got in here? Oh, here they are. I was looking for these things. All right. I think flush against the wall is good, but, or not flush against the wall, but up against the wall. Because flush against the wall, it would be inside the wall slightly. And we can't do that, because then you would look at it inside and you'd see it on the inside. Yeah, what we would need to do... Yeah, I think this would be better. Let me double check. That's nice. What else can we make with these? We can make bricks. Bricks are a nice idea, but they look a little messed up too. Alright, so what we'll do instead is we'll figure out where we're going to put everything. Now that goes there. It starts on the block after those come to an end. So we go back over here and do the same thing. And it would then start here. Alright. 751. What's the point of position and... Wait. Oh, wait, that's that. Okay, I see. I see what they mean. Alright, so just regular position then. So it's 7519. $19 and $67. Okay, so that's 48. That's a difference of 48. So we'll do one every 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. That's pretty good. All right. Oh, wait a minute though. We got a question. Maybe we could use the maybe we could use these as a base. Maybe these just have to be regular, and those could be fine. If that's the case, we might be able to just break all these down here. There we go. That looks pretty good. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. In which case, I wish I'd not done it this way, but that's not the point. One thing, at least Cubyz is much nicer to play with than Luanti game. Oh, I've played Luanti. Ugh. Some people just don't know how to make a block game. That's all I could say. They have their own primitive ideas and they like it, and then they ruin it for everybody. The world gen is the worst part from them. But I can live with that if that was the only game available. It would be just weird to play it though all the time. I'd get tired of it. Do 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 do. All right. All right, so I got to build 10 of those. Yeah, they still look segmented though. They don't look like they don't look like a straight up. I mean, you can see the border not just from that, but also when you're. It's like light and dark and light and dark and light and dark and light and dark. Yeah. Still, it's pretty good. Oh, that's another thought. What are we going to put on top of that? I don't know. Maybe we can put... Oh, I wish they improved Luanti. But oh well, me and one dev decided to recreate a new voxel game engine for Voxel Libre, formerly known as Mineclone 2, but we are taking our time. Hey, you do what you're going to do, eh? I'm all for whatever you do. Oh, what are we going to put on top of that? White? Can't put white on top of that. A dark block would be nice. We can't just make it more limestone. Limestone bricks. Alright, let's look up limestone frickin' bricks. Don't care, just make one. No. No, it doesn't look right. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. What the hell am I pressing? Oh, I've got 14 left. Okay. Clay, no, we don't want clay. We want to make bricks out of clay. Cobble is good, but I don't want to make cobble anything. And leaves. Leaves would be interesting. Yeah, I really don't know what would be best to make limestone. Glaciite. Sand. What's the other one we got? That's it. That's all we got right now. I could go downstairs, but I won't find much down there except slate and... We made too many jokes about how Luanti is a dumpster fire, lol. Well, there's always going to be somebody trying to make something their own way. You know, I remember, what was the name of the company? I don't remember the company. They made a game on PlayStation? No, N64. It was called Deadly Arts. I forgot if it was Age Tech or if it was one of those other ones. But anyway, Deadly Arts was a nice idea for a game. You make your own customizable fighters where you could decide what they look like. And I was just like, oh, this would be great. You know, and I bought it and it was a piece of garbage. They were trying and they didn't know what they were doing. I gotta figure something out here. Now you know what? Bricks are going to have to be the way to go. Or we could do a floor. Ah! And then on top of that, we could have one of two possibilities. One possibility is to put the wall here. And we could have a floor here like this. And then we could extend that wall out if we wanted. That would not be a bad idea. Or we could make it out of this instead and just do those all around the edges. But I think I want to see what we got first. May want to wait for release for stone pillars. No, I'm not waiting for stone pillars to release. I know what they're going to look like. They're not going to be bad, but it's doable. It's doable. It's okay, I guess. See, this is meant to... This is not meant to be taken too seriously as a build, and the reason for that is because this build is it's just meant to be a... Well, did I see what it was here? What was that base 1? But it's really a temp base, and if I ever set this up on a server, or if it ever gets added to a server, or if I ever invite other people to play, this is a place where people can stay while they're when they start playing the game. You know, that's all. That's all that this really is. It's not meant to be taken too seriously. Alright, so let's go here. So we gotta do 10 instead of No, 9. We gotta do 9 now, not 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Kevin MacLeod. Yeah, they're going to use Kevin MacLeod tracks for this thing. I hope they get rid of it when they revamp the whole music thing. They have somebody actually compose music that's intended for the game. That would be... You know, I got to do something about this. This is annoying. Sandstone walls. Are they sandstone walls? Wait, how do you find out where... Facing... No. 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 I can't remember which one tells me which one is sandstone walls. Well, never mind. I know it's sandstone walls. Well, I think it's sandstone walls. What if I'm wrong? Do we have them over here? There. Told you so. Oop. Wrong way. That goes all the way over there, so we... Although we can have... We can have a floor over there. I haven't got that sorted out yet. All right, here we go. Oh, but that's going to be a problem. Okay, we'll do... Oh, boy. Well, maybe not that one. But then we gotta build something here, and I don't have any blocks to put here, except these. That's kind of okay. Might want to have a window here too, but now we're gonna have to have smaller windows because we got these. Let's see what we got. Kind of nice. I don't know. Sandstone walls could be turned into sandstone pickaxes knowing the Cubyz production. Procedural crafting system. Yeah. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna have to make it a replacement wall. Just make it into a wall, and then we'll add windows like we did before. These kind of windows, which you can't jump through, but they're not made of glass. But it doesn't matter because this is just a starter base. You know, we're saving the glass for the good stuff. This is nice though. But yeah, the sandstone thing there. No, we don't need that. Just put it into a regular wall, I think. I thought maybe it would be nice to have a theme going on with that and with this, but this is the outside area. This is going to be inside. Right, so that's how that will go. Okay. Good, good, good. It was a nice idea, though. I'll say that. Just make it a regular wall in that case. And that means that this is going to be a corridor. Part of a corridor. Oop. How do we have the windows set up on the floor below this? Right, yeah, so that's fine. I'm lost here. Yeah, definitely gotta make this into a side corridor thing. We don't need that. Although we do need that, we just need to get rid of this. Yeah, I don't know what we got going here. Where will we put the walls? Where will we put... I don't know. Maybe there'll be a room here. I don't know. We do need a room sort of nearby this patio area. We need to have like some kind of a room up here, but I don't know. It might just be a corridor. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what was I thinking of? I need more... This does seem a bit silly though, because there's not going to be any door on the side or anything, and these panels are nice, but they're still very big. Maybe we could add some kind of decoration in there, like I don't know. Since there's 4 of them, we could put a big letter B here and a big W over here. I don't know. It's a big W. Um... Yeah, I remember you'd break blocks and then they'd go somewhere and you wouldn't even know where they went. They went somewhere and you're like, what happened to the block? Got stuck in a wall somewhere. And then they fixed it. But when they fixed it, I don't know if they did anything about the blocks that were still stuck in walls. But I was still finding blocks in places I didn't know that I had broken anything. I'll leave you to it. Got to go. Get some sleep. It's like 1:54 a.m. here. Oh, you're in where are you, in Asia? Well, anyway, thank you, and thank you for watching. I hope to see you again sometime. Probably talk on the Discord or something. Bye-bye. All right. I wasn't intending to have this level take up more space horizontally because this is not meant for that. Okay, so now what we have to do is the weird stuff. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Am I doing this right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. So now I know where the windows are going to go. Lined up properly. What we're going to put here, I don't know, but... Okay, now that goes up against there, but there's already something over there, so we have to work on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, I messed up. Hold on. No! Oh, it's down there. Oh, I was worried there for a minute. I was going to have to break something I didn't want to break. Let me double check that I did this right on this side. Yep. Alright. Now it should be okay. But now we know we can put this out to here. Now we know how far out this room can go. It goes out to here, you see. That's the important thing. We're not working on this level yet. We're still working on the level below this. Australia. Oh, it's Australia. Okay, so we've got something here. I don't know what we got, but we got something here. Oh, and it's do like that. Yeah, they used to say Australasia when referring to the area, and I don't know if that's the nicest thing to say about the place. I think they have a separate cultural identity from the rest of Asia, although there are those who think otherwise. There's a lot of people who are very mean to Asians in Australia, but I wouldn't say that's necessarily indicative of the average person, who are, of course, very nice people from as far as I can tell. But what do I know, you know? All right, here we go. So now we got to have something like that. That at least. That's just if this is a corridor. It might not be a corridor. Well, if we're going to have 2 over here, and how many we got over there? We got 2 over there. So we should have rooms that are at least size 6. 3, 4, 5. So it should go out to here, really. But there's this, and this is a problem, but that's not that much of a problem. 6. There we go. I gotta be careful not to fall off here. You can't see a thing. It's like something out of Tron. Uh-oh. Up there. How come my torch isn't cutting anything? Torch, if I remember correctly, is used in Australia to refer to flashlights. I know that's how they do it in the UK. So I might be wrong about it being in Australia, but it might be. I think it is. But the point is that when you get to D&D, people must be thinking, where are they going to get batteries for their torch in a dungeon? Beats the hell out of me. Every once in a while they have a story with a little bit more technology than you would expect in Dungeons and Dragons, especially in the early days. Some early campaigns had some weird things. They had aliens in one story, in one of the adventures. I was like, what the hell? Oops. Alright, we got something. I don't know what we got, but we got something. Making the progress. This is pretty good. Okay, oh, and the stairs are over here. That's gonna mess it up. Oh, that's definitely gonna mess it up. Because we're ignoring everything on that side. We gotta have a way to get there. The stairs can't be here. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Alright, quick! Make a second staircase for no reason. One, two, three, four, five, six. Alright, so this will just be regular. There it goes. And so we can decide where we're going to put that later on. And while we're here, since I've already took a bunch of them. Oh wait, we don't do those like that. We do these. Oh no. It's too early to work on that floor. It just crazy. I don't even know what floor I'm on. We need signs that say what floor it is. Florida's. This is third floor. It's ridiculous. This. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I don't have room for it. Let's go downstairs and let's put away some stuff that we don't need to mess with right now. Before I can work on any more of up here and dig out areas, which is what I really wanted to do. Okay, here. No, here. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. What? Wait. Did I just play something that just vanished? It just vanished. Oh, no, wait. I'm thinking the wrong thing. All right, forget that. And these... Yeah, I got too much of it now. It's, we're going to need some of these, but we don't need these. Okay. All right. Try to keep track of all this stuff. Alright, here we go. And the dirt. Where does the dirt go? Wow, we're up to here with the... Wait, that can't be right. That's not dirt. That's just... It has to look like... It has to look like dirt. Why? Why does it have to look like dirt? You're messing it up for me. Alright, we're getting there. Remembering. There. Alright. Ah, it's getting daytime. Red skies at night, or day. It's okay, I suppose. Haven't worked out about the floor yet. Now what I'd like to do is, you can see the floor from here, and so there's two possibilities. One is we put another block up there to hide the floor, which we're not going to do. The other thing we could do is we could maybe find a way to chisel the bottom part of that so that it recesses slightly. But I don't want to do that either, really. That's a bit much work for something that's really just being cobbled together half-assed. Okay, columns on this side. No, because there's no room. There's no room right here for the columns. That's offside. We need to put something here. I don't know whether that would be a good idea, but we should do that. All right, let's see what we got. Definitely on this side. Okay. 3 on that side. Wait. 3 what exactly? One. Yeah, wait, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Five width, though. Which puts us all the way there. Why does that look wrong? Oh, I know why it looks wrong. Or no, I don't know why it looks wrong. Hold on. It looked right, but it doesn't look as symmetrical because there's more space on there than there is on here. One option is we could maybe make the wall go out a little further, but we've already put those out. And we can't put one of these over here because that's not 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's not gonna work over there. So as a no, it's not going to work. Well, that's just too bad. Have I finished the second floor? No, we've got a lot of things to dig out on the second floor. Some of which I don't know what we're going to do or how we're going to do it. Looking around, going to figure this out. This I don't mind, but it's got to just be a corridor only, I think. And it's got to be a low corridor, too. This could be a high corridor, but this has to be a low corridor because there's stairs here. As you can see the point there. Not the best idea. We got going up 2 from there. Alright, so we got that, and then but we can have this go up 1 more, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's just that corridor that has a height that is not very. All right. At some point there's a room here. Oh, we got to do this. That's the corridor. So then what the hell is this? That's the room. Well, we can't have a corridor like that and then a room like that. That's no good. We gotta have. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. A little confusing here. We'll just have 1. We'll just make this a little simpler. 4 on that side, 3 on that side. That's terrible. But we can increase this. The story continues. Alright, then we're going to mess with this. Since we've already blocked that off. Okay. I don't want this to be a humongous room. We're going to have to split it up into... Oh, it's already a humongous room, but we got to split it up into things. We have a wall here. Don't know why we have a wall here. Somebody said we should have a wall there. We've got a wall there. We got a wall here. I don't know why. It's on the other side of it. Well, it's a corridor. Pfft. Well, let's see what we got. Okay, this is a room. That cannot be disputed. There's a little alcove here. Alright, so this is a room. Goes out to here, I think, so that this will go like this. There we go. Okay, I think I got it now. No. Alright, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6, 7. Yeah, that's the center. That's the center of a size 13 room. Alright, we know what we're doing now. I've caught up to where I was last episode. So, how's everybody doing today? It's been one of those crazy old nights, crazy early mornings. Oh, what the heck is that? I wanted to tell an anecdote about what happened to me. Something that happened recently, and I was like, wow, that's just nothing short of incredible. And when it's incredible, I want to tell it, but it's not really worth telling. Which is, I've already told it on the Discord, so I don't know what to say here. It's just really something, but it's the kind of something I'm like, what kind of something is this? I'm just eking out the space for the rooms at this point. So I like to say, how's everybody else doing, even though we only got like 2 people, and some of them are probably AFK, or they've got it in the background while they're reading something, or I don't know what. Gotta do backyard work today. That's not very exciting. Having to deal with neighbors that's leave trash on my property, but I don't know which neighbor it is. I think I've talked about that in my last live stream. If I didn't, it's not that big of a deal. Everybody knows this story because it happens to a lot of people. You know, you get neighbors leave trash on your property because you don't leave trash on other people's property. But what happens is I leave trash on my property because I don't know it's there. Because I'm not in the backyard very often, and so I go in the backyard and I was like, oh, look, there's trash here. Well, who left it here? Well, whoever left it here should be the one to clean this stuff up. Let them do it. Let them see the error of their ways. They don't care. They're like, it's on his property. Why doesn't he clean it up? I'm like, but I didn't put it there. As long as the police don't try to find me for littering or something. I didn't litter on my property. I didn't know there was trash there. Now that I know that there's trash there, I'd be glad to remove it. But I don't want to remove it. Who's going to pay me to remove it? Alright, here we go. This is the room. Don't know why I wanted this room to be here. There isn't any purpose in having that room. Okay, this is a room. There should be an exit here, though. Because if I remember correctly, there's a corridor over here that goes into the next room. So we ought to have a... Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then we got a corridor over here. 3, 4, 5. And then over here. But this is no longer a corridor. This is thicker than a corridor. Blood is thicker than corridor. What's the point of the corridor? And then we've got a corridor over here. So we got a corridor, and then a corridor, and then a room. Okay, well, this is no good, because I don't know how big this area is going to be, but it's... Alright, hold on. There's 3 on that side. Alright, so 1, 2, 3... Okay, so now we've got some kind of idea as to where this room goes. How far out the room will be. Oop. Well, we want that, but we want to put a... There we go. Okay, we've got it making sense. I just got to plow through to this end. And that is the end of that room. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Righto. Something I'm pretty sure they don't say in Australia. Such friends as I have in Australia are very interesting people. But then some months and even years go by, and I forget, was that the guy from New Zealand or from Australia? And I can't remember. I had a friend who lived in China, but he was from Canada. You know, and you have to try to remember these things, and you can't always. And we are out of space. And not only are we out of space, I think We may have dropped some things. No, we didn't. Okay. Just filling out areas. And I don't know what we're going to do with this corridor, next to a corridor, next to a corridor. We're going to have to empty some space here. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Dirt. I know we've got dirt. We got lousy 2 dirt. Sandstone. We've got to have some sandstone. Are we full up on sand? There we go. These guys. I'm glad to have them. I need more. There we go. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, and bloop. These guys really eat them up, don't they? All right, here we go. Wait, no. Wait, no. Lada, wait, no today. La la, wait, no today. That's a kind of weird thing, but it really works for something like this. I mean, we don't have a proper exit on this side. And so to have a little something taking up that space really works, I think. How many floors is going to be? 5 floors? 6 floors? I don't remember. Still on the 2nd floor. Okay, what is going on with this thing? Let's see what we could do here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will go here then. Okay, here's the first corridor. And here's the room. This corridor goes into this room, which has a... Well, it ought to have an exit, but it doesn't, because you go through here, and there's a corridor over here. And we're not even done with this corridor. This thing hasn't been doped out yet. There's no reason why we should have a corridor here that doesn't do anything. And to have a room here that does not do anything. But a corridor that just goes out to here, this is making no sense at all. I mean, this we could block up because there's no point. There. How does anyone stand making these things? Okay, I can understand the stairwell going out to here. And I can understand this being here. Maybe we don't want to have one here, but we should. In which case we'll have to do this. Which is still good, I guess. And then maybe we could have something here to mark this off as this is part of a room and therefore not part of the corridor. I don't know. This corridor is so pointless. And then that corridor is so pointless. It would be better if we... It would be better if we moved this out into a room. If we extended this back if we extended this back like this, and we don't need this corridor here at all, so we would just do this. Four, 5. And then we can decide whether to keep this corridor here, which we don't need. And since we're going to have 2 in that direction, we could move. Well, let's see. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it goes flush into this room, right? No, because this is 5 on this side, not and 6 on that side, because the wall is off by 1. Why is the wall off by 1? Is there a reason for that? No. Therefore, we can move the wall back. Oop. The hell was I thinking? Oh, wait, we gotta make a wall on this side. Huh? Crazy days today. These are not working. They're too big. This one's does it have to be 3? 4 on that side, 4 on that side. Yeah, it has to be 3. But this one has to be 2. They're off kilter. Yeah, well, we could do this one anyway. But then we got a wall here. Now, what we could do with this... we could theoretically put a wall here. And so we'd have 2 separate rooms like that. Very doable. Three, 4, 3, 4. That's good. But it's not good on this side because this isn't center with this. But there's nothing we can do about that unless we move the wall again. Oh, we're not going to do that again, are we? Well, this is a bigger room. But if we do this because that's off center, then we have to do this off center as well. And we've already shown how this is a stupid ass idea, but it works. To a certain extent, it works anyway. still don't know why we have this corridor, except there is a reason why we have a corridor here. There's an open space here, but beyond a certain point, it just goes into the side of that hill, and I don't know what we're going to do with that hill. We got a tunnel going through it, but that's about it. We could theoretically have more base there if we wanted, but we're already at our limit of what we need to do. We're almost at the limit of time available for the episode, so let's dig out an area and finish this. I mean, this is just our starter base. So if we ever make a regular base, where are we going to build it? I want to have a big plains area. I haven't yet seen plains, which sounds ridiculous. That's because it is ridiculous. There we go. Do, 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 do. I feel like playing a little music. It's the same song over and over and over again because I stay in the same biome. But I don't mind it for now. Just a little something going on in the background. Kind of approaching the end of the episode, so we're going to turn down for what? Whoa, what happened there? I didn't finish that, did I? Haven't been on that floor yet. Well, we got a floor above the floor above. One, two, just do three. Okay, so we've got it like that, so we'll do two. Hooray. Hooray. Give me a second here. I gotta think. One, two, three. There we go. That's better. Flows like butter is all I could say. Well, what I like the most about Cubyz is that it's free. If I had to pay for it, I don't know if I would have paid for it, which is they deserve donations. They deserve money for having gotten this far into making a game, a block game like this. They did a very, very good job. And I bet it's better than what most people, amateur coders and stuff, could do. So this is really something. So if you're an amateur coder, you're probably low on money anyway. So, yeah, that's why this is such a wonderful. Oh, wait a minute. There. That is fine. It's not perfect. Still don't know what we're going to do with that. I want to build a wall of some kind. But I still want there to be a hill on that. So we just build a wall, but then the wall becomes a platform, and then there's the hill on top. I don't know. And I don't know how we're going to do that, and I don't know what we're doing here. Would it be better to have these two rooms connect, or to have that room connect to a corridor and then you connect to the room? I think this works. But then we have the question of why doesn't this room connect to that room? Or to that room over there? Through that. I have no idea. People ask such questions, and I can only answer with, why are you asking these questions? Which is in itself a question. Let's see what we got here. What do we got to remove? This is a nice L-shaped room. Don't see too many of those. But on the other hand, what we could do... but we can't. This is an exterior room. And therefore this has to be here, so we have to have this here. Could we extend this out to here and just have that as an entrance? But then we see we have two here like this. So if we extended this out, it would have to be flush with this wall here like this. No, I think chaotic though it is, it looks good. This is a problem though. It might be better to just block this off and just have it not there. Like just make it a wall or something. Since this isn't meant to be a corridor, it's meant to be a room. Oh wait, no, this is meant, we were working on this. Duh. Yep. That's what happens when you don't look at what you're doing. Alright, so this goes more of this. Alright, now we've got the room sorted out, mostly. We gotta clear this out, too. Alright, that is the room. Looks more like a corridor, but it is a room. So then what do we do here? What is here, actually? What are we gonna put here? Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, this is not good. There's like a space there in the middle, but we don't have it set up for anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blank and blank. So this is... Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's the entrance. So we can block that one off. But this is the corridor. We can't use that corridor. We're going to block this corridor off. Probably. In fact, let's do that right now. All right. This is meant to be a room that would have no other exit except right here. Well, let's work out where it's going to be and how it's going to be. Yeah. I was wondering what was going to be on this side of the wall. Okay, so this is where this comes out. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It stops here. All right. We will have carved out all the rooms. The walkable part of the rooms. Now then we have to clear out the ceilings. And then we will be done with that floor. Except for some cosmetic changes. Maybe we'll add chairs and tables and... Not every room has to make any kind of sense. No, we're almost at the 3-hour mark. I have to get going. So we'll just we'll finish this room and then we'll look around, see if there's anything else that needs to be done quickly. Wish I could do this a little faster. It's like, speed up music. Can't hit those high notes anymore. Oh man, we're not done. We're not anywhere near done with this. We'll probably just have to finish with this pick and then that's it. Hurry up! Yeah, I want to see other people's builds. I've seen some pretty good builds on other people's on this. I've seen bits of the Ashframe server, but I haven't been there. I really like how the downtown is coming with that, and I like how other things are happening. And but I want to see more single-player stuff too, because single-player stuff can be made to last a long time, whereas a server gets reset. And Ashframe has already been reset. The 0.0 version has been reset. The 0.1 version has been reset. So I expect it's just going to get reset more often in future. And I tend to see that as a bit of a dead end. You know, people can build what they want, but there's only so much you can build, I guess. Alright, here we go. Last batch. Oh, I'm running out of space! Quick! Throw out the vegetation. Oh, no. Can't think of anything else that would work. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 28, 29, 30. Alright. Alright, and it goes back to the back of the back, and it doesn't go any farther than there. There we go. I'm sorry, Mr. Vegetation. We don't have a chance to do anything else right now. We are going home. We are home. We're already home. Let's try that again. There we are. We don't need this. We don't need this for anything. It might be a closet. We don't have doors yet. We're done. This is where I would go into third-person perspective and look at my face. But apparently I'm supposed to look like a snail or something. Whatever the case is. I don't know what I look like, but I do know that we'll see you next time with the eyes that whether or not they are on stalks. I don't know yet. Bye-bye.